So BenQ just keeps releasing product after product that has unique, cool features, and yeah, it seems like they don't get a lot of attention for it. So today we're going to be having a look at the VW2420H series LED monitor, and what makes this special is the fact that it is an LED backlit LCD monitor with a VA panel. BenQ is claiming a 178-degree viewing angle, which will be outstanding if it actually is, because that's very, very good. And BenQ's whole thing is that they have all these features, they have all of these high-end technologies, because remember, it can be a fancy pants monitor with LED this, and adjustable stand that, and pivot. But at the end of the day, if it's using a TN panel, it's only going to be as good as a TN panel, which means that you're going to have kind of washed out looking whites from some angles, and then, you know, it's all dark from this angle. So in terms of viewing angle, in terms of color reproduction, TN panels are never going to be, well, okay, I shouldn't say never. I mean, technology does things that I don't understand, but it's probably not going to be as good as a VA panel or an IPS panel at any point in the near future. So here we go. BenQ comes right out and they say, look, this is a VA panel. Has a great viewing angle. What else do they have to say for themselves on here? So, are any of these English? Yes, here we go. It's black. The brightness is 250 nits. The contrast is 3000 to 1. Oh, look at that. They rate their monitor both in terms of contrast and in terms of dynamic contrast, which they're saying is 20 million to 1. Gray to gray response times of 8 milliseconds. And in terms of inputs, we've got VGA, DVI, and HDMI. On the other side, we find not a whole lot. Okay, let's go ahead and open it up. I already cut it open just a second ago. Okay, so the first thing we find inside is some foam. Foam is good. Foam protects the products. Okay, and we'll go ahead and try and remove that. Oh, we also have a base stand. Okay, so here's the amount of foam that will be protecting your product. This is important, critical even, because especially if you're ordering from an online retailer such as NCIX, wow, that's thin. Nice. It will have to ship, sometimes by camel, other times by boat, other times by airplane or donkey. It'll have to reach you somehow. And that packing can be the difference between a dead monitor when it arrives and a working monitor when it arrives. Alright, here we have BenQ Disk Contents, User Manual, Adobe Reader. Thanks BenQ, I suppose. Okay, next we have a power cord, which goes to a power brick, which goes to a DC plug on the back of the monitor. So you can tell right away by the size of the power brick, this is a very efficient monitor, and you can also see why BenQ chose to do external power for this monitor when you take a closer look at it. It only includes a VGA cable, so you're going to have to buy a DVI or an HDMI cable, but check this out. Very, very slim, very slick looking little panel here. So here, I'll show you guys the thickness comparison with the iPhone 4, just because I figure everyone probably knows about how thick an iPhone 4 is. So there you go. There is your monitor, not that much thicker. The world's first VA LED monitor. Beautiful inside and out. So it's a 24-inch monitor. This is going to be 1080p, so that is full HD. And you know what? I'm going to need you guys to give me a second here to peel all the plastic protectors off it so that I can show it to you properly. So just for the sake of letting you guys see the viewing angle a little bit, I've got 3D Mark 11 running right now. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of turn this. It's actually really good. So here, you can look at it from the side. I'm going to turn it sort of slowly back towards you. And you're even looking at it top down right now, which is less good than looking at it straight on, but it's still doing a pretty impressive job. I'm actually going to go ahead and borrow the camera from my assistant today here, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys sort of top down. Really, really good. I mean, I'd say 178 degrees is a bit of an exaggeration, but here, I'm just going to tilt this all the way back. But still, very, very impressive. I mean, that's sort of my expectation with a quality VA panel anyway. But it's just good to see that they are living up to what they say they're trying to do with this product. Stand is pretty normal. I'd say it's A little bit unique in that there's a gold BenQ. Normally the BenQ logo is silver or white, and then there's a gold accent around the bottom of the monitor. It looks kind of nice. Down here, the on-screen display, or the on-screen controls are all here. So you got your enter, right, left, menu, and auto. Let's go ahead and look at the back of the monitor. So the back of the monitor, not much to say. There's just your HDMI in, your DVI in, which I haven't screwed in correctly, oops. Your VGA in, your headphone out, so if you're using HDMI in, you can listen on headphones, and then your power in. And I think that's pretty much all the comments I have on the VW2420H. Like I said, I really don't think BenQ gets enough credit for some of the cool products they bring out, because they're one of the few manufacturers who's actually going to come out and say, we are making this using this kind of panel. This is what you get when you buy this product. Almost everyone else, it's all playing around with, batch IDs and manufacturing dates in order to find out what it is that you're actually going to get, depending on who you're talking about. So thank you for checking out my unboxing and first look. Don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips for unboxings, reviews, and other computer videos.